In this lesson, we're going to keep working on the rest states of the weather that we're going to be creating for the course. So the first thing I want to do is zoom in a little bit. So I'm going to press Ctrl plus. And if you want to zoom out, you can press Ctrl minus. So these are keys that I'm using all the time, so you can see how I do that. Now I also pan a lot. So if I want to pan on my canvas, all I have to do is just press the spacebar, and now I can be panning around my canvas. Now the next thing that I want to create is a rainy day, but those ones where there are thunderstorms. So I'm gonna make a copy of my cloud by dragging it and pressing Alt to make a copy, and I'm gonna place it around here. Now to create the thunder, I'm gonna use the pen tool. So to select the pen tool, you're gonna go here or press P on your keyboard, and let's make a line that is around here, just a little bit angled. Then you can go and press Shift to make a straight line. Then let's make another straight line that keeps going like this. Then make another point here, make another point here, and then let's go like this. And let's close this shape. So now just remember, as always, that if you don't like what you did, you can go to your direct selection tool or press A on your keyboard and move this one around. Maybe you can find something better, as I just did here. Now I'm going to send it to back again by pressing Ctrl Shift open bracket, and you can see how this cloud now has a thunder. I can select both of them, click again on this one to make it the key object, and align it to horizontal align center. And now you can see how my thunder is right there on the middle. Now the next state of the weather I want to create is the snowy day. So I'm going to make another copy of this one by pressing Alt and Shift. And I'm going to make this time some balls of snow that are falling from the sky. So I'm going to be making small ellipses, in this case circles. And I'm going to make a copy around this distance while pressing Alt and Shift. And then I'm going to press Ctrl D to repeat the same one and Ctrl D to repeat the same one. I'm going to group this by pressing Ctrl G, and I'm going to make a copy by pressing Alt on my keyboard and move it in around here. I'm going to group all of this, and again select both of these and press again on the cloud to make it the key object and go to my horizontal line center. And now again with just few clicks I have a snowy day. Now I'm going to make a cloudy night. So to do that, I'm going to make a copy of this cloud here by pressing Alt again and Shift to make constrain it. And I'm gonna go here to this circle that I did for the sun, and I'm gonna create Alt. And now the difference between the sun and the moon is sometimes the color, because the sun is more vibrant and shiny, but also the shape of the moon. So to make it very clear that this is night, all you have to do is select your circle and press Alt to make a copy, and then let's press Shift to scale it proportionally and scale it up a little bit, and now let's move it around here. Now you can see I have this circle that is kind of making this look of a moon. So what I'm going to do is select both the shapes and go here to my pathfinder again, and then the next one next to unite is minus front. So the object that is on the front is going to be cutting the one that is on the back. So I'm going to click, and now we have our moon, and we can move it a little bit to the top so you can clearly see that the moon is right there behind the cloud. I'm going to make a copy of this moon, so just there by pressing Alt and Shift, and now with that moon I'm representing the exact opposite of the sunny day. Now this is a night that is free of clouds. So I'm going to be grouping each of my icon states, so just the ones that have different shapes, by pressing Ctrl G. And now all I want to do is select everything, and let's scale them all up a little bit by pressing Shift, so they are not that big. And now what I want to do is move this cloud around here. And a very nice tool if you want to make your shapes aligned and be distributed proportionally is select this first row, and then all you have to do is go here to align and make sure that you are aligning to the selection and not the artboard, as I am right now. And once you have clicked that, you can go here to distribute objects and go here to this one that is called horizontal distribute center. And what this is doing is that it's distributing my different icons proportionally. Now, of course, it sometimes doesn't do a great work because, as you can see here, the distance between the sun and these other ones it's a little bit more. So I can move it a little bit here. And now let's just group this and let's align this to the artboard. So I'm going to align it to the center. And now you can ungroup them by going right click and ungroup, or Control Shift E if you prefer that. Now what I want to do is have all of these, select one, and let's align the vertical line center. So now all of them, sorry, just the moon, just do that for the moon. So I think it's right there, so I think that's okay. And now what I can do is just select everything and move it a little bit to the bottom. Let's just scale this a little bit by pressing by pressing Alt and Shift. I can scale them from the center so they are not that let's move this one a little bit here, and you can really move them by eye, and then you can also align them instead of horizontal. Sorry, instead of aligning them like right here, you can align them with the horizontal line center, so you have your shapes on the same place that you want. So now you have something probably like this. You can group it again and go here and align. Make sure that you're aligning to artboard and align it to horizontal and vertical line. Now you can see how your shapes are right there. And I can double click to go inside my group and try to move them around just a bit, just until you are in a point where you are happy with this, something like this. And again, let's align it to the artboard. And with this, now you have a perfectly decent icon set. And we're gonna be adding some color on the next lesson. So see you on the next one.